So guess who's sick and tired of being sick and tired? That would be me. The last 2 weeks of my life have been sunken into a couch cushion, binge watching horrible reality TV shows, and I cannot believe how good it feels back to be here on More Seasoning. Hey, today I'm in the pantry because you guessed it, we are doing the at-home series, a series where we remake famous restaurant dishes here at the house. And today we are doing the highly requested Chick-fil-A classic chicken sandwich. Listen, you guys wanted it, I'm serving it up with a little bit of Chick-fil-A sauce that we will make from scratch as well. So without any further ado, let's go. What's going on, everybody? My name is Farnum, and you are now watching the at-home series here on More Seasoning. Hey, before we jump into the classic Chick-fil-A sandwich, go ahead, scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and drop a comment below and let me know what your favorite sauce from Chick-fil-A is. It's kind of hard to beat the OG. Without any further ado, let's break the sandwich down. All right, let's take a look at this sandwich. So off rip, this thing is very soggy. Obviously, it's been in the bag for a little bit, so I can't really shade Chick-fil-A for that. But let's go ahead and take this top bun off. As you can see, we've got a slight toast going on around the edge, a very buttery, soft, thin bun. I'm gonna guess this is a potato bun. Next, look at that heart right there. Don't you love a chicken sandwich? God damn it. Look at that. So we got our fried chicken, and this is obviously a chicken cutlet. Very, very thin. Not too much of a big deal. I think the proportions are pretty good, but this is not crispy the way that we would like to see it. It's just kind of slawing off the chicken sandwich. Again, this has been sitting in the bag, so I can't hate too hard, but we could make it a little bit better. And then on the bottom bun, as you can see, we've just got a couple pickle slices right here. Very, very thin. You're probably not even gonna taste those at this point. And then we've got a soft potato bun on the bottom. Here we go, the best part of Chick-fil-A. It is the Chick-fil-A sauce. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and examine this real quick. Oh, loaded with tons of oils and xanthan gums. It's so unhealthy, but so damn good. You can't really beat it. We're gonna make an at-home version. The texture will not be the same. I mean, if you kind of look at this without context, kind of looks like nacho cheese. Ours is gonna be packed with flavor. It's gonna be fire. So without any further ado, let's get into it. All right, listen, at the end of the day, guys, it's not rocket science. We're making a fried chicken sandwich. There's just a couple little tweaks Chick-fil-A does. So let's start off with the chicken. In the chicken sandwich first, we're gonna use boneless, skinless chicken breast. All we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this in half into a chicken cutlet. Then we're gonna throw it into a Ziploc bag, and we're gonna marinate it with half a cup of pickle juice and a quarter cup of water. Then I like to push the bag down, get most of that air out, zip it tight, and then our chicken is marinating. Now, most people are gonna put this in the refrigerator for 30 minutes and then pull it out and then wait for it to come back down to room temperature, which doesn't really make sense since I already pull my protein out of the fridge at least a half hour before I cook it. So I'm leaving this on the counter. That way when we put it in the fryer, it's not ultra cold in the center. It's perfectly room temperature. It's perfectly marinated. Let's move on to the next thing. All right, now we are gonna make our crispy, crackly, dry flour mixture. And we're gonna start with 1 cup of all-purpose flour. All right, so Chick-fil-A adds a weird ingredient to this, and you'll probably notice that their sandwiches are a little sweet because they do 3 tablespoons of confectionate powdered sugar, half a teaspoon of baking powder. Next, one of the most controversial ingredients in the world. Chick-fil-A uses it, so we're gonna use it today, and that is gonna be half a teaspoon of MSG, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, half a teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of kosher salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and then we mix. Next, we're gonna make the wet portion of our batter, and that is gonna start with half a cup of whole milk. Next, we're gonna crack in 1 whole egg. Before I do that, if you guys wanna know anything and everything about eggs, check out my last video, the Egg 101 video. We teach you what kind of eggs you need to buy and how to make them 7 different ways. Let's get it. All right, so everybody knows a fried chicken sandwich needs a good pickle on it. The issue is I haven't come up with my pickle recipe yet. I'm still working on it. But in the meantime, we have to decide between either a nice, tasty, tissue paper thin garlic dill pickle or these yellow food coloring saturated thick chunky pickles. I bought these because I'm gonna put my pickles in this jar once I come up with the recipe. I'm gonna take my mandolin, I'm gonna put it on the wavy setting, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and slice it and get nice 1/4 inch coins out of this pickle. I want a juicy, thick pickle for my sandwich. All right, and finally, we are gonna make our delicious Chick-fil-A sauce. We are gonna start by adding half a cup of mayo. Next, we got 2 tablespoons of honey. Next, we're doing 2 teaspoons of barbecue sauce, 2 teaspoons of yellow mustard, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. Then we're gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and we mix. Okay, so like with most sauces, what we wanna do at this point is put this in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. We want all those flavors to kind of melt together, blend together, develop, create a little bit more depth. So you can taste it to make sure it is what I say it is, which is a damn good Chick-fil-A sauce. Hey, throw it in the fridge. All we gotta do is butter our buns and keep it pushing. All right, and the last thing I like to prep out before we hit the stove and fry the chicken is just get our buns ready. I just like to hit these with a good amount of butter because that's what Chick-fil-A uses, not mayo. And then I just hit them on a low heat. I get them nice and toasty, pull them off, and they're good to go. At this point, the prep work is done. We're gonna swing over to the stove. We're gonna prep our chicken and fry it. Let's go. All right, we're gonna take a couple tablespoons of our wet, and then we're gonna put it into our dry and just kind of toss that around. This is gonna help make those big crispy chunks that we love on our fried chicken. Then we're gonna pull our chicken out of our pickle juice, let it drain just a tiny bit, right into the wet. We're gonna get that coated on both sides, let that drain. Then we're going into the dry with a separate hand. We're just gonna make sure that chicken is completely covered in the flour. We're gonna push the flour into the chicken to make that crispiness that we love. Once we get it, we're gonna shake it out just a little bit, back into the wet, quickly, let it drip into the dry. Again, we're pushing the flour into both sides of that chicken, just making it as crispy as possible. Now we're just gonna gently lift it out, shake it off, and we're gonna drop it into our fryer until it's crispy and golden brown for about 5 minutes. All right, I just flipped the chicken over. As we can see, that bottom side is nice and golden brown. All right, it's been about 6.5, 7 minutes. And our chicken is looking fire. I'm just gonna let that excess oil just drain off of there. Oh, wow, that is, and that's the bottom of it. That's not even the pretty side. Wait till I flip this thing over. I know Chick-fil-A is a fast food restaurant and we can't have these kind of expectations for them, but this about to be crazy. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a minute since you've seen this camera angle, and you can see that we have a few sandwiches here, which means we got taste testers back. A lot of y'all asked for it, so we're delivering. Welcoming back to the show. You've seen him here before. My boy. Hold up. Roy. Yo. T's back in the building. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm a southern bitch for this one.
Chick-fil-A times 2 for sure. Like fine dining Chick-fil-A type shit.
Bro, is that sauce not on point?
All right, the sauce is fine, but dog, let me talk about the crunch. The skin on the chicken is phenomenal.
The thing to take away from this is that no matter what food you remake at home, when you use fresh ingredients, it's always gonna turn out 10 levels higher than when you get it to go.
Honestly, bro, I would bathe in this shit.
Hey, I pull up to that drive-thru. Whoa!
We're done here, guys.
That's so much out, Dan.
Trying to tickle your pickle.
All right, we done. It's way crunchier, way more flavorful. The chicken is way juicier. And even the buns, I think they're toasted, are they?
Toasted.
Yeah, fire.
All right, so real quick, before we jet on out of here, you know we gotta do the star scale. On a scale of 1 to 5, what would you rate our Chick-fil-A classic sandwich at home?
This is a 5. I mean, I don't know how many dishes I have here. Top 3. Woo! I don't know, I'm not gonna say it's number 1, but it's top 3.
Okay.
That shit was fire.
Hey, top 3 for such a basic sandwich means that shit is gas.
That shit was easy, bro.
Terrence?
Compared to Chick-fil-A sandwich for what it is, 5 out of 5.
No.
That shit is, give me.
That's love.
Phenomenal.
Ooh, I love that. Hey, when it comes to the star scale, we're not doing it unless it is a 5-star in my book here on More Seasoning. Boys, I appreciate y'all. Just take one more look at what Chick-fil-A's bring to the table. And you can see what we brought to the table.
That works.
Let's not forget, Chick-fil-A helped us on a lot of lonely nights, all right?
Hey, listen, not everybody's got, you know, 45 facts. Hey, If it's a Sunday and you craving some damn Chick-fil-A, let's go. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Chick-fil-A classic chicken sandwich made at home with fresh ingredients. 5 stars all around the table from the boys. So, hey, if you haven't done so already, please scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and drop a comment below and let me know what you want to see on the next At Home series. My name is Farnum. This is More Seasoning, and Terrence is about to put some lemon juice in my eye. Let's go.
You really want me to do this?
Don't bro, don't gush it, but just do it. Is this gonna blind me?
Tilt your head back a little bit.
Oh, is it working?
How's it feel?
Yeah, it burns.
I want to do it now.
Love y'all. We out.